up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, team. Okay. 32 stinger.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll get this out to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. But he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
11 yards there, just like last play.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Las Vegas.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw, Smith. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Solo left side.
Achane is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Ready.
Tua going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Ready. Team. Out.
Tua now, third and goal. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Touchdown!
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, she. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, as long as she get really. And I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. If you see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville.
The Steelers take over first and 10. at their own 11-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Throwing now is Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Warren will try the right side. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Rodgers going to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he will have the Steelers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down.
They've got his man complete. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, 40 yards. And the Steelers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Ginger,
Etienne up the middle. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Brandon To me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Rip, 20. Hey, I'm gun. This is hot.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance. He's got a man, complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, 42 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
A handoff for Warren. And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight so far. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 48-yard line.
Now run with Warren. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 70 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Warren. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Jaguars' 26-yard line.
Now Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now Rodgers. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw. Kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
Jaguars 14, Steelers 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. They run with Washington. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action with Lawrence. Now a run here, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Go, go. Go, go.
On play action, Lawrence looking long for Thomas. And this is caught inside the 5.
Hey, kill. 11.
Yards is the gain on the play.
Take right open.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard
Play action. It's Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Way back at the 17 now after the loss. It's 3rd and goal. Now Lawrence changing the play. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He'll try to do it himself. And it'll be intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Bad throw there. It's intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. To get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the 1st half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the 3rd quarter. Curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game.
And this is caught. And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, 60 yards. And the Jaguars have moved out in run. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Well, now how about this return? Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
A short one there to Freiermuth. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the run, it's Warren. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 99 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 38. Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll run it, Warren. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Warren. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Throwing is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with now his second touchdown in this third quarter. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
When you said jumbled, they were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
To throw is Rodgers. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Steelers, first down. A gain of 12. And the Steelers, first down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, a dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Jaguars get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First and 10.
Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first
Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Decent 24. Hey, tomato. Done. Go. 11, Agate.
Lawrence starting with a throw. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Hey, Lion. 11. Go, let's go. Hey, kill.
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Jaguars first down.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
14 more yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Jaguars first down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Set to return. This is Braxton Berrios. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Berrios on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
It's Mixon on second down. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Mixon on the toss. Shoots another one. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Wait. Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's another Texans first down.
Here we go.
A gain of 15. First down.
From the red zone on first. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second down.
Shotgun now, first round. This throw finds Justin Watson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up fourth.
Brown's going to throw for it. He brings it in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and goal, Houston.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
To the air, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Throw is caught. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, I am all for the element of surprise. But the first quarter, hey, they got some stuff in their game plan this week. There's no question if they pull that out this early. But there's got to be a lot better execution the next time around.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. First down throw, Lawrence. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Going deep here for the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
11, Agate.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Flush down now to his left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Right open. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Silver.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
All right. 18. What's that?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Mixon gets it again on second down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Buggy.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Pass run in by Watson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Stroud.
36-yard line.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Tony.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, Mixon gets it. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Gets into this one. It's a deep pass to the opposite side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Think right open. Ralph, son.
Now it's Lawrence. Escapes out to the left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
11. Hey. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Has the first and breaks through midfield. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead to 7. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8.
Jaguars 14, Texans 6.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Robbie.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Has good room at the 35. Inside the 45. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point.
13.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
30 left.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Getting out to his left. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. Working quickly here.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Hey, Ginger. Easy. 11, Agate. 11. Silver.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Hunter downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Jaguars 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Miles Bryant.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Swat. Mother swat. Hey, uno.
1st and 10. Run to Mixon. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Jags loading up the secondary on this 3rd down. They've got 6 DBs out there. They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That right there, that takes just the right circumstances to happen. But, man, a big boy pick 6 brought one of the most universally celebrated plays in this sport.
Look at the smile on your face.
I love it. Big boy touchdown. Come on now.
Well, I think you and a lot of fans are in it for the celebrations. Those big guys do so much work, and now they get their chance to play hero. It is a blast.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Barrios now to return it. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
At the 23-yard line.
All right.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And give them 9 on that run. They've got 3rd down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Gun. Hey, I'm gun.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he has this down to the 34. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Good for a Jaguars.
Hey, Lion. 11.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Throwing this for the end zone. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Barrios now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Barrios now to return it. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right in the 25-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And it will be a first down, Texans. One play in, blocking this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Texans.
On the carry, this is Mixon. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to not.
He can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Trying to locate it. Oh, no, he lost it. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
In the end zone, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Bails out of the pocket quick. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Hey, I'm good. Next side. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
It's a gain of 6.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, ETN gets it. They cobble together a yard there. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Hey, Ron.
It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Lawrence to throw it. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
4th down, pass coming. Flush down out to his left. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff from Mixon, running right. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Making the stop, that was last year's Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
At the 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Level up, pounds. Why Tony? At 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud now. Lobs this deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
11. Lisa 24.
1st down throw. Lawrence sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Go, let's go. Son, it's hot. 11. It's hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete left side to Thomas. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jaguars have the football. They're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our 4th quarter.
Okay, ready?
3rd down, they need 7.
Hey, Lion.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 yards.
Hey, Jupiter.
That's good for a Jaguars.
On play action now, Lawrence. Complete out to the right. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars.
In the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars making a 3-score game in the 4th. Trevor Lawrence Lawrence with the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds.